Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Come On The Hoops Celtic. This is your first time coming across the channel. Press that subscribe button for my regular subscribers from Australia, America, Canada, the UK and Ireland, and from all over the world. Welcome back. I hope you are all doing well. I said I'd do a video on this because this has been a talking point on my podcast the last few weeks. The form of James Forrest and Mikey Johnston. Now, as you all know, I'm not a big fan of Mikey Johnston. I felt Mikey Johnston should have went on loan in the last transfer window. Unfortunately, he didn't get a loan spell. And I feel that with the likes of Jota playing so well, Moyeda can play in the left wing, Koyogo can play in the left wing, and spells that Jamesy can play in the left wing. Where does it sit with Mikey Johnston? He started against Raith Rovers. Unfortunately, pick up an injury. And in the last 3 years, he's just been struck with injuries. And it is quite sad, to be honest with you. There is a bit of sympathy coming from me that I do feel sorry that he's trying to work his very best into this team and it's just not working out. The quality ahead of him says everything. And I feel like Mikey Johnston needs an 18-month loan in the summer to a team in Scotland. If it's an Aberdeen or if it's a Hibs or a Dundee United, I think it will mature him as a player. He'll play consistent football. Let's see what he's worth, and then perhaps he can come back and actually have a future at Celtic. For the time being, I feel like he's done. I just feel like he can't contribute to the team that certain fans are expecting from him. And I know people are saying I'm being a bit harsh on him, but it's just my honest opinion. I just really feel that he's not good enough for Celtic at the moment. And I feel that that little percentage of me feels that it can happen, but a loan move needs to be developed for Mikey Johnston to get him better as a footballer, playing consistent football, providing assists, providing the goals, and not picking up injuries. Because I feel like he's getting into the team, 7 games later, he's back injured again. Start of the season, he was injured. You know, under Neil Lennon, he was injured as well. You know, Brendan gave him the chance to come in and get a few chances back in the day. And he took a chance and he done well. And I think he is one for the future, but I just think loan moves will help Mikey Johnston develop as a player. Happened with Ryan Christie, happened with Christopher Royer. Just send Mikey on loan. James Forrest, this is a one that I feel sorry for. I feel like James Forrest is getting a lot of shit from Celtic fans. The last time I attacked James Forrest is when Rangers beat us in the derby back in 2019. I called him a winger, so-called winger with a parachute on his back, didn't have a plan B, couldn't cross the ball for his life, and I got absolutely pelters over it. My sympathy goes out to James Forrest because he's been an outstanding player for the club since he broke through back in 2010. That goal against Motherwell. Look at the amount of goals he scored in Europe for us, the amount of goals he scored in cup finals for us, assists. People forget, they're always quick enough to judge the current form to what he's done in the past. Jamesy is a double figure on a player at Celtic. He's a part of an invincible team, a quadruple team. People forget that. People forget about Jamesy, his goals he scored in Europe as well. I feel like at the moment James Forrest does not have a plan B with the style of football under Ange. He has played in the left, he's played in the right. I just feel like injuries have hit him the last 2 seasons. You've seen last year he was injured for the majority of the season. And I feel like he's still living in that Brendan Rodgers style of football. And a few people put this out, especially a massive shout out to Ian Larry that mentioned this on the podcast the other night. He pinned this out, and I have to say I do agree with you. I just think he's living in that Brendan Rodgers style of football, and it just doesn't suit Ange's style of football. I just feel like he gets to that wing and it's not cross. He tries to take it in, get past 2 players, and then he has no idea he's going to hit the trigger or not. And he's seen it against Raith Rovers and multiple times this season. I really do feel sorry for him. I think Jamesy, he has 1 year left in his contract. He deserves a testimonial. I really do. I think he's an unsung hero at Celtic, but maybe his time is up. I think, you know, he's a super sub at suit him. He's goal he scored in the League Cup semi-final as well for Bertie Auld. I just feel sorry for Jamesy. I just feel like, you know, he's been a part of the furniture for a long time, but I just feel a lot of fans are attacking him, and I don't know how to back it up because, as I said, he's been a great ambassador to the club. I don't know if he's just getting worse or it's just the injuries are hitting him or he's just inconsistent. I really don't know, but there's no point saying a loan move for James Forrest. I think another season and then perhaps let's see how it goes. But give him to the end of the season at least. I think he has ammunition in there to still threaten defences, scored a couple of goals and that. Iconic outside the first shot, big time. But I feel sorry for Mikey Johnston, big time. I know I've been attacking him a lot on the channel lately, but I'm looking at a bigger perspective. This guy needs loan football, and that's what he needs. If he doesn't get loan football and see what happens in the summer with Jota, perhaps he might have a chance to get back in the team. Maybe he'll come back stronger on the Ange's second year, but for the time being, it's not looking encouraging, and that's how I feel. Sorry if you can hear the rain in the background. You know there is an amber warming out there, but subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about James Forrest. You think people are being harsh at him at the moment? I just feel like he's past his best. I really feel he's past his best. Well, he can still offer something to Celtic. Mikey Johnston's a different story. A loan move, he's needed. But subscribe to the channel. I'll speak to you all soon. Hell.